Okay, this is for finding your research articles from Teaching Children Mathematics with an elementary focus, or mathematics teaching in the middle school for focus on grades 4 through 9 topics for your TE 848 inquiry project. So we're on the Rosi UNK library page, and to gain access to the database, be prepared to to log on using your NU ID number. I am working from on campus, so I did not have to go through that step. The first thing I'm going to do is go to Research Tools, Databases. And I've done some preliminary work for you. I have found that if you're using the elementary NCTM journal, we're going to want to use Academic One file. This is also typed on the handout. So I'll go to A for Academic One file and click it again one more time. Once I'm into Academic One file, I can go ahead and type whatever mathematical topic or pedagogical topic, such as technology, special needs, into the keyword box. So I'm doing my example with division. And then down below for publication title, I want to limit this so it says Teaching Children Mathematics, which is the name of the NCTM elementary journal that I would like you to find your articles from. Click the search button and we will see how many hits come up. Now, I do know that NCTM has no longer provided access to databases to their articles. However, we still have access to the abstracts, so that saves some of the work. You can determine whether or not this meets, would provide you with some information that you're interested in reading more about. So I can tell you that these are arranged by with the newness, and so May 2009 would be an article that I would not be able to access electronically. I'm only provided with the abstract. This would be something that I could access one of two ways. I could access it through an NCTM membership. If I do not have one, I can find somebody that does have an NCTM membership and subscribes to Teaching Children Mathematics, or I can request this article through the interlibrary loan. So perhaps I don't want to have to go through those steps. I'm going to see what's available to me as an online learner. What can I access today, because I want to go ahead and do some of my reading. Now notice for this one we have that it is a book review, children's review. Please avoid these. They're going to be short, probably just one page, and it's not going to give you information about why children struggle with division or remedial types of things that you could do for those struggling students, or even whole class types of lessons that would help you eliminate the need for remediating types of division errors. So just avoid those altogether if it says that it's a review. So I see a lot of those, but I'm going to continue to scroll down to about 2004 when we had access. Okay, starting right here, I have an article on technology, which I think is somebody's interest topic. Calculation Skills Series, volumes 1 through 4. It is an article, however, it's pretty short. I can access that as a PDF file or full text. Okay, also go and see what's available on the next page. Remember, my search word was division toward computational fluency in multi-digit multiplication and division. I can go ahead and look at the full text with graphics. I can see that the article is 6 pages, so I'm sure to find information there. So you see that once I get over that 2004 hump, I'm going to be able to access all of these articles. So sometimes the title tells me enough, but many times I'm going to have to go ahead and click to find out what is available. Okay, lots of book reviews that I want to just skip right over unless you're keeping track of resources, types of things that you might order for your school. So that's how we use the database. So remember the newer articles, we're going to jot those down or copy and paste those into a document so we can try to find those through the library loan program or an NCTM member or your kind instructor, Jane Strawhacker. We would do something similar if we were searching the other database that is connected to mathematics teaching in the middle school. Unfortunately, it's not the same one, so we can't do two birds with one stone. We'll go back to this alphabetical listing. We'll click on E for Education Full Text. And just because you're not thinking about a middle school math topic, don't let that steer you away from this one, because really I've seen articles that are geared down toward about 4th grade. So it's worth, I think, a few clicks of the mouse to at least see what's out here. Hopefully your technology cooperates. This database is set up a little bit differently. That's why I'm taking the time to show you. Division. I'm not going to get quite as many hits, but you'll see that I still get quite a few. Now, I'm not able, down here for document type, it doesn't list, have a place for me to type the name of the journal. I'm going to type it right here under the topic, Mathematics Teaching in the Middle School. Now our database for this particular journal only goes back to 2001, so I have even fewer ones that I can access. That is the journal name. So I've got division as my keyword, the journal name. Go ahead and click Start. Not bad. I have 17 records that are found for division. I see that for this first one, these icons would tell me that I'm going to have to library loan that particular article. It's nice and new, November 2008, but I first might want to read the abstract because maybe the title doesn't tell me enough. In this case, it is division of fractions, so I don't believe that that's a topic that any of you are studying. Lots of dividing by fractions. This one might be of interest to Heath, using clock arithmetic to teach algebra concepts. So again, it would be one that I'd click to read the abstract, and I'd have to interlibrary loan it or find an NCTM member to help me access that article. Let's go ahead and find an older article that we'd actually be able to access. Yes, I can look at these icons and they tell me that I can get 0, a special case, with some worksheets that are ready for teacher use. This is a full text PDF form. That's one option, or I can get it in full text HTML format. Okay. I know somebody else in the class is interested in looking at other countries' educational system, and here we have Singapore, and so that would be a good match that you may not have found had you not watched this little video viewing. So it takes a little bit of perseverance, but not a ton of time. I would ask that you avoid going over to the left-hand side of the screen for these new search by subject. What happens here, at least for your inquiry project, is that they will take you outside of the selected NCTM journal. So if I click on mathematics and activities, I'm now going to go just out into the database. So I would have articles from all kinds of different publications, and the intent here is to have you find some good matches within the NCTM because they're closely aligned to the course objectives and what we've studied 2/3 of the semester. Let me know if you have questions about that. And certainly that doesn't mean you can't read those items. That's all that I have for you here.